Welcome to my channel Adhyan with Flow. Let's start with Phloem Transport. Now we know that xylem transport water and mineral. So for phloem, what they transport? They transport photosynthetic material and minerals. In a common language, food and minerals. Let's start some brief discussion about phloem. What is phloem? First property is these are vascular tissues. These are vascular tissues. Next property is xylem is like unidirectional. I'm drawing here. Xylem is unidirectional. Like this is stem, this is the surface area, this is the root, leaf. So xylem provide minerals, water towards the same direction. That's it. But phloem tissues are bidirectional because if they flow in this direction, they also come back in this direction. Understand? This direction, if they flow their food in this direction, they also come back their reverse. Assume this is the plant. Alright, this is the root part. If here at a leaf part, some food is synthesized through the reaction of photosynthesis. Leaf produce food. Now what they do? They transport their food material to all over the body. They transport their food to all over the body. All leaf towards the root. And now they can reverse also. If food is reach here already, then they reverse. So these are bidirectionally. Clear, guys? Now what they do? They transport photosynthetic product. We call it as a food, we call it as a glucose, we call it as a sucrose, we call it as any kind of plant hormone. Guys, plant hormone also synthesized in chloroplast, some cytosol, some cell organelles. They can transport all the thing all over the plant, all over the plant part. Okay, I'm clearing two terms. What is the meaning of source and what is the meaning of sink? Listen to me carefully. Here, source work as a shop, collection of all kind of food minerals. There are lots of food minerals over there. And sink, this zone, they are plants needs zone. They require food minerals. Like, look at me, guys. This is the plant. I know this is not a plant. Assume na. Okay. Now here leaves synthesize lots of food by the process of photosynthesis. What they do? They work as these leaves work as a source. And here root, they can't make their own food. They need the food. Then we can call it as a sink because they need. So source, they have lots of food. They transport food in those part who work as a sink. Even leaves, even flower, even fruit, and even roots. Alright, guys? So they can transport upward and also downward. Source and sink. Now you can clear this term. Let's understand next. Some hypothesis is over there. The pressure flow or mass flow hypothesis. You will betterly understand by this diagram. No, you don't understand. No. Wait, I'll make for you. Look at me, guys. We know now there is a xylem. What they do? Xylem, what they do? They have water. They transport water, minerals throughout the plant. Look at my guys. Here is a plant. This is the root. And this time, root work as a sink. But if plant body need water, then root work as a source because they have lots of water. And here leaf work as a what? What, guys? It is work as a sink because plant leaf can't make their own water. Okay, guys? Now, here is phloem. We can call it as a sieve cell. Yes, guys, I explain you everything. We can say sieve tube, we can say sieve cells. We know that, guys. Xylem have 4 parts. Xylem parenchyma, xylem fiber, vessels, tracheids, na? According to xylem, phloem also have their subparts like phloem parenchyma, phloem fiber, companion cell, and sieve cell. In some plants, sieve tubes are occur. Okay, now this is the sieve cell. They are attached with what? Companion cell. I told you guys, they are made up with set. They are attached with what? Sieve cell. Now these are the companion cells. They are useful in food transportation. Look at me. Now next is these are the phloem parenchyma. These are the mesophyll cells. These are the phloem parenchyma, and this is the mesophyll. Mesophyll contain chloroplast. Chloroplast contain chlorophyll. Chlorophyll make their food. So food is formed here. This is the part of leaf. Source area, because they are rich in food. Now what they do? Now they transport their food to phloem parenchyma. Mesophyll cells give order that phloem parenchyma transport the food. Okay, I have lots of food, so supply all over the body of the plant. So phloem parenchyma take the all food and they start continue making photosynthesis. And now phloem parenchyma gives order to companion cell. The companion cell take my food and supply all over the plant body. And what they do? They give sieve cell to their all food. Sieve cell take this food and supply all over the body of plant. Now what happened next? Xylem cell asked from the whole body plant that anyone require food. Sieve cell announced that anyone need food, anyone need minerals, anyone need anything. Then root part, they said yes, we need food. Then root. So they work as a thing because root can't synthesize their own food. So this is the endodermis. This is the cortex of root, and this is the what guys? This is the epidermis of root. We know now root contain what thing? You already study, guys. You already study all the thing. Now don't forget. I elaborate in a large view manner. Wait. I give you glimpse of root, how they transport. Look at here, guys. Root here absorb water, epidermis. Okay, cortex. Now endodermis. Now parasite. This is the xylem. Here is phloem also. Then phloem, what they do? Their sieve cell is here, and they transport their food in this manner. Okay, now don't confuse, guys. Don't confuse. I'm drawing again. This is the structure of transportation of water by the root. Here is what? Phloem. Sieve cell is present. They have lots of food. What they do now? They transport. Anyone need food? Then root system say yes, we need food because we can't synthesize. They transport their food. And this pore, they transport their food, and this they transport their food. Okay. Now if they want to transport water, then this water transport here, and xylem transport all over the body. But in the case of food, phloem and their part transport food all over the body. Now come here. Now let's come here. This is the epidermis. Now there are lots of ATP is burned. Yes, guys. Food is unload here. Food is load here, and load here. They load their food. There are some loading process and they require energy. Here lots of food is collected, and we know now here lots of water is here. Here lots of food, lots of solute, and here lots of water. Then water phenomena is they moves to their high concentration to low concentration, high concentration to low concentration, high concentration to low concentration. So then sieve cell becomes swollen, and this food moves and reach at a different part of the sink area. So they require food now. They unload. Sieve cell unload. Here they have a truck. They load all the food. Sieve cell load all the food, and here is stoppage. They unload food, and they passes their food towards the cortex. Cortex passes their food towards the epidermis. So root will satisfy. Thank you, phloem. Again for unloading they require ATP. Now if root is require food, assume some flowery part require food, then this phenomena is same na, guys. Sieve cell transport the food towards the root also. Okay, same phenomena, guys. So this is the source, sink, mass flow, and pressure flow hypothesis. And here they unload lots of food. When they unload lots of food here, then here solute again less, solid again less, because water is high. So water, what they do, they move to their high concentration to low concentration. Okay na guys, so balance is performed here again. And this phenomena continue processing in the daytime. During daytime photosynthesis present, so lots of food made by leaf part. This is the leaf part, the whole is the leaf part. I'm drawing here, this is the leaf part. They make food in the presence of what? In the presence of what? Sun. Come on guys, they make food and they passes their food towards the sieve cell. Let me draw one flow chart for you. Okay, now you can betterly understand. This thing. Here, food is synthesized. Look at here the molecule. Food is synthesized. This area work as a source. Sugars enter sieve tubes. Water flow by osmosis. Now what they happen? Here lots of solute is collect. In the phloem part, lots of solute is collect. Now they transport. Like this is the mesophyll cell. This is the parenchyma cell. This is the companion cell. Or what is this? This is the sieve cell. This is also the sieve cell. They transport. Phloem transport food all over the body. This is not a breakage, guys. How they make it such a long plant? And here also root to tip part. All over. Food can translocate. Here, sugar leaves sieve tubes from metabolism and storage. Water follows by osmosis. I already described everything. I'm making a flow chart for you. Where? Okay, I'm writing here. Okay, mesophyll cells do photosynthesis. Passes their food towards the phloem parenchyma. Why phloem parenchyma? Because phloem is responsible for transporting the food. Here no role of xylem, guys, because phloem is transport food. So here all of responsibility is taken by phloem and their part. So phloem parenchyma get the food and passes further towards the companion cell. Now what's wrong with companion cell? Collect food, storage of food, and remaining food transport towards the sieve cell. Now sieve cell have lots of food. Water can enter and food translocate all over the sink area of plants like roots, fruits, flowers. Okay, so that's all about translocation, pressure flow, mass flow. So that's all, right, guys. That's all. I complete. Okay. Some experiment is there, a simple experiment, cell grading. Okay, there are some scientists, what they do, they take a stem, and what they do, they cut the border area of the stem like this. So this upward area goes toward the stem and this downward area goes towards the root. What they watch, here some deposition of food, because food can't move forward or towards the root. So food can deposit here, but water can easily flow, but food can't flow. This is the experiment of breeding. Okay guys, so that's all for now. Your chapter is finished as well as your concept. I hope this finished. So guys, still you're not subscribed my channel, subscribe guys. And thank you for listening me. Keep smiling, be happy, and revision guys. Your exam is near. Revise.